He was later taken in again as non-permanent faculty. Even though he had got acceptance in another college, 15 days later he was informed again that this could no longer go on. So after 15 days he was removed again. In the video that his sister released, she also says that after all of this happened, he was crying at the Hindu college bus stop. It is so near to our college. I was wondering what if some of us had seen him crying and could have gone and asked him how he is. So, sorry. One night after the institutional murder, the principal, she felt no shame in letting the students go ahead with the Hindu College Annual Fest Mecca. I think a lot of you would have seen videos of the same. And she was also dancing with the students very happily. There are reels of that are going viral. But yeah, she was doing that. She had no shame, and this is appalling.
I think, how do I say कि मुझे कुछ नहीं पता था जब मुझे ये सब पता है. जब उनकी खुद की बहन ने, उनके खुद के रिलेटिव्स, उनके खुद के कलीग्स कह रहे हैं कि क्या हुआ है, तो मैं कैसे समझ लूँ कि मुझे क्लोजर नहीं मिलेगा. मैं कैसे एक्सेप्ट कर लूँ कि यही है, जब मुझे पता है क्या हुआ है, जब मुझे पता है उनके साथ क्या इनजस्टिस हुआ है. तो आई जस्ट वॉन्ट टू से दैट आई विल नॉट रेस्ट, I will not forget what has happened, and I will also not forgive. And closure तो दूर की बात है.
I feel like all of this was a carefully executed, elaborate plan. I feel like the preparation of apathy among students and professors was done even before the institutional murder was committed. मेरा नाम रुशम है. I'm studying philosophy. We both were students of Samarveer sir.
My name is Keshvi. Like Rusham said, we're both students of Samarveer sir, and we have studied from him. We're currently in our second year, going to our third year. And हमने उनसे थर्ड सेमेस्टर और इस सेमेस्टर भी हम पढ़ने वाले थे जब उनको सडनली डिस्प्लेस कर दिया गया.
So I wrote something. Is it okay if I can see it? Okay. मैंने इंग्लिश में लिखा, मुझे पता नहीं था किस में बोलना है. तो yesterday I was talking to an older academician who had studied in Delhi University, and he said professors in DU, they changed my life. And there was another retired professor who taught at DU who said there was a time when police was not even allowed to enter into the campus space. So these two statements have stuck with me. I've been thinking of these two statements ever since I heard them. And I'm thinking about them because it is impossible for me, for us, for I think all of the students here to imagine that this space was real, that it existed not very long ago. So, and I'm also thinking about when I grow up, and when I learn more and somehow get the opportunity to teach, hopefully at public universities if they are existent at that point, what will I say about the time that I was also a student? What will I say? Will I even get a job that is not spine crushing for me, for us? And will the students even know about how Gandhi died, who killed him, the Bhakti Sufi movement, other philosophies apart from Vedantic philosophy? Will they know about the Charvak? Will they know about Buddhism? Will they know about evolution? I'm thinking about it. And a lot of other students who have spoken, who I have talked with, they share the same sentiment. And if a nation that has done this to its students, who are just thinking about their future because they have not seen the future of their professors, is a nation that is failing, that has failed. So, and before even talking about Samarveer sir, there is a reason why I was talking about this. I feel like all of this was a carefully executed, elaborate plan. I feel like the preparation of apathy among students and professors was done even before the institutional murder was committed. On hearing the news that Samarveer sir lost his life, I waited for hours for a message from the head of our department, just to inform the students, even if to not say sorry, just to inform that this happened. Nothing came. The next day, we organized a condolence meeting come protest to register our protest against the institutional murder of Samarveer Sir, as well as general regularization of ad hocism in DU. Not even one permanent faculty came to the meeting, even just to offer solidarity, even if they don't agree as much. One night after the institutional murder, the principal, she felt no shame in letting the students go ahead with the Hindu College Annual Fest Mecca. I think a lot of you would have seen videos of the same. And she was also dancing with the students very happily. There are reels of that are going viral. But yeah, she was doing that. She had no shame, and this is appalling. So what choice do we have here? Like, some of us, we are bound to feel heartbroken, alone and suffocated. It takes me so much to enter into class now, to give our exams, to give our internals. Because everything is going on as usual, except that a professor had to give up on his hope, on his life. Even though some students may not agree with how we look at his death as an institutional murder, they will all attest to the fact that Samarveer Sir was a brilliant academic and actually found interest in what he taught. One of the professors also who got displaced said that he was a Sartre in the making. He was so interested in films, like he was taking the paper that he was taking was called Critical Thinking and Decision Making. But he would still ask us to go watch films. He would take us for film screenings in a paper called Critical Thinking. I have heard that he would engage in conversations about Kafka and art in the Film Appreciation Society of Hindu College. I did not know that, of course, until he passed away. So I'm just thinking of, there was so much to him that we did not see, that was actually snatched away. Is it okay? His livelihood was snatched away in a 4-minute interview. In a four-minute interview, that was all to determine the credibility of an academic, of a professor who has taught for 8 years. He had to change his flat. His sister released a video, and he had to change his flat. He was later taken in again as non-permanent faculty. Even though he had got acceptance in another college, 15 days later, he was informed again that this could no longer go on. So after 15 days, he was removed again. In the video that his sister released, she also says that after all of this happened, he was crying at the Hindu College bus stop. It is so near to our college. I was wondering what if some of us had seen him crying and could have gone and asked him how he is. So, sorry. You would be seeing there are some pictures of him that are being circulated on social media. One of them has been put by either like a long time friend or a relative, wherein he's smiling. There are a lot of pictures where he's smiling. And we were talking about this, that we can assure you, we have not seen that smile of him in class. We have not seen it, because we were being taught by him during the period when he was about to get displaced. We have not seen that smile, and I wish, we all wish that we had seen it at that point. Just him smiling. It sticks with us the most, just seeing him happy. We could not see that. All that we know now was that he was crying at the bus stop. We also see the professor that has come in his place. And we can make out that the professor who has come does not have prior teaching experience. Even though they may be trying their best, like some of the professors who are nice, we can see that they are trying their best, but we can also notice that they do not have prior teaching experience, and it breaks our heart, because Samarveer Sir had 8 years of teaching experience and students actually loved him. And he was giving an interview every day. He was giving an interview every day for 8 years. He was getting the feedback of the interview from the students who loved him. But of course, students are not being heard during this time. So. And I will not, I think I'm already speaking for very long, and I will not continue to speak about the regularization of ad hocism in DU because there are professors who have talked about him. I just want to say that the professors who are here, I hope that they know, even if we haven't been taught by them, that they are being seen and appreciated much more than they know. They really are. And I am saying that because I do not think Samarveer sir knew that. So it is a grim, infuriating, energy-consuming time for a lot of us. At least some of us have had more clarity as to what is happening, and thus we are able to find the solidarity. Still, it is difficult when so much institutional power and institutional impunity lies against us. Samarveer sir, I just found one of his chats with one of our professors who had been displaced, where he said that art is the last refuge from monotony. And this is not monotony. This is the opposite of monotony, but I'm scared that what if this just becomes monotony. Irrespective of that, I want to say that गानों ने मेरी काफ़ी help की है. Just listening to songs. One of his cousins said that he had promised him that on his funeral he would play the Rocket Man, and I've been listening to Rocket Man since the morning. And I just want to end it with, I have found difficulty in finding hope. We both have. But I do want to end this on a hopeful note, which is the lyric of a song. सुनो भोर के राही, अभी है रात्रि, यहाँ रुकना नहीं. Thank you.
Rusham has more or less covered everything, but I just want to add that there was another ad hoc guest lecturer actually who we're very close to still, who was very close with Samarveer sir, and we routinely stayed in touch with her to, get to know how she's doing, and because it's a difficult time for any professor because she was also, heartbroken after what happened. एंड हम उनसे पूछते थे कि वो कैसी हैं, वो हमें मिलती भी थी हमारे साथ में कैंपस है DSC का, तो हम वहाँ बैठ के बातें भी करते थे. एंड इनफैक्ट वी मीटिंग टुमारो ऑल्सो. तो उन्होंने मुझे एक चीज़ कही जो मुझे थोड़ी अजीब लगी. उन्होंने मुझे कहा कि केशवी, शायद इस सिचुएशन में हमें कभी भी क्लैरिटी नहीं मिलेगी, हमें कभी क्लोजर नहीं मिलेगा, क्योंकि हमें पता ही नहीं कि व्हाट वाज गोइंग ऑन इन हिज हेड एंड व्हाट एग्जैक्टली हैपेंड. एंड आई जस्ट अग्रीड विद हर एट दैट टाइम. बट आई थिंक, हाउ डू आई से कि मुझे कुछ नहीं पता था जब मुझे ये सब पता है, जब उनकी खुद की बहन ने, उनके खुद के रिलेटिव्स, उनके खुद के कलीग्स कह रहे हैं कि क्या हुआ है, तो मैं कैसे समझ लूँ कि मुझे क्लोजर नहीं मिलेगा? मैं कैसे एक्सेप्ट कर लूँ कि यही है, जब मुझे पता है क्या हुआ है, जब मुझे पता है उनके साथ क्या इनजस्टिस हुआ है? तो आई जस्ट वॉन्ट टू से दैट आई विल नॉट रेस्ट, I will not forget what has happened, and I will also not forgive. And closure तो दूर की बात है, but I will keep on fighting. We will keep on fighting.